talk about T-Wolves, and they're number one in the NBA at forcing turnovers. So, really, you look at what they want to do. They want
Russell now playing on his fourth team. Towns didn't even think about a three. Instead, it's Edwards from the sideline. As he's got that length, those long arms, really rangy. Edwards trying to make it 2 in a row. This time it's off.
Respectable 35% this season.
He's a high volume shooter too. As Giddey attacks, goes right.
That was a tough finish around traffic.
Edwards emptying the clip here in the first quarter. That is 3. Couldn't convert. Well, he gave up a couple inches. Still able to affect the shot. Dort, can he make it 2 in a row from the corner? He can. Well, that pass went through JRE with Wiggins in the vicinity. Dort off the deck. His 3. That's good. That's got to feel good for Dort, who really struggled shooting over a stretch where he was 5 out of 30. And Russell inside allows the Thunder really not to miss a beat even in his absence.
Well, and that's certainly a big part of it. As
Dort as Russell nearly turned it over. Vanderbilt wants to give it back up. Got it right back off that nice pass. D'Angelo.
They turned it into points.
SGA had a catch and shoot opportunity. Instead gives it right back to Wiggins. He sets the feet and splashing. Your head is going by fast, right?
Absolutely, yes.
And you saw JRE try to pressure Towns out on the perimeter. Dort again trying to initiate his offense. With man, run off the three-point line. Muscala got it right back from SGA. Unselfish pass. It's on target, and it's down.
Flip favor on the block shot is Muscala on Karl Anthony Towns.
Shea with the Euro step in, high off the... A game here at Paycom Center. Mike Muscala is going to take a seat. Thunder lead here with 1:40 left, but it's Edwards earlier this week. And it was because of his defense. Chris Finch put him on the bench. He didn't like it as...
And it's just kind of attacking the seams.
And Edwards is still feeling it here in the first. As Trey Mann off the deck pulls up. Beautiful shot right outside the elbow. Boy, that is a pretty move.
And he's doing a good job of making decisions with the basketball.
Paisley to a cutting Pokashevsky right across the baseline as he slipped right behind Russell.
He'll pass you the basketball if you're open.
Beasley's found himself open as Russell on the drive banks it in.
Really, scoring is a premium. Sometimes players take on that personality. I've got to score every time I'm out there. Not necessarily. A lot of times you have to move the basketball. Time left. You see that customary cross-court bullet pass.
Spot, wide right. K-Rich had the offensive rebound, just couldn't get it to a white uniform. As McDaniels, as he rolled. Towns off target from 3. He's an excellent three-point shooter. Kenrich, the trail straight away, and he got it right down. Whether it's rebounding the basketball, whether it's snatching away a turnover, or being in the right spot to unleash a 3, as Russell answers right back. D'Angelo, who rose through the ranks of what was at that point the D-League, Michael, as Russell banks.
Good job calling his own number.
One thing that we haven't seen in this game by either team, and Lowell's offensively, as Towns leans into that. You basically get undressed.
Absolutely.
In your professional interview. Oh, the step back 3, Trey Mann. Get the offense, Wiggins. Can he take it back? He cannot. And it's an odd man rush for Minnesota. It is Russell leaving it off, and Vanderbilt slams it down. Shots, 10 points into double digits. As Wiggins, the rookie, trying to defend Edwards, the #1 pick, and he made up ground there and blocked it from behind. Sending a message to be protective of the rim or the lane.
I like what Prince just did. Hard foul, okay? Anybody driving to the basket. I mean, you can be physical with the basketball. I've talked about that with SGA driving to the basket. And then Dort is definitely one of those guys that can do that.
Both teams. Edwards has certainly done his fair share as Russell. He'll let it go from downtown, and there's another one. That is a really difficult step back 3. And here is a run out for the Timberwolves. Okogie, and he is going to get fouled. Edwards slowed down by a wall of Thunder defensive players who get back. Prince back outside. Okogie left wide open for 3, and he continued points.
Well, and they're doing a good job of just moving that basketball around. Guys making shots. They're still hot. A little bit of contact on it.
Thunder turn it over. Here is Edwards, and he got behind everybody for Minnesota. The top 2 picks from the 2015 NBA draft is going to give him
guys not in front of him. He doesn't stand a chance. I mean, secondary, the weak side help.
And it's going to be Russell. He's going to rim out. 20-point lead for the T-Wolves. Edwards. Boy, that's just too easy.
More than the Timberwolves. That's going to change if the Thunder can't keep them off the line as Dort knocks.
For OKC, Dort's got his 3rd. As Towns will put it on the deck, and Karl Anthony Towns. Here is Prince. As Prince shorthanded the shot, and the Thunder with a little bit of numbers here. Giddey on the run out and the reverse. The effort that Dort puts out there, just trying to chase the perimeter. Prince gives it up to Towns. Towns was tied up and 14 turnovers for OKC, 25 points off. As Noel continues.
Talk about communication and relationship. Certainly on display between the 2 organizations. Drop a little bit. This is the kind of plays you want right here. A nice little steal.
Timing was off initially, but Wiggins. We see his offensive game continue to show. There's a turnover. Kenrich Williams can take it himself. Nobody chasing him from behind. But 34% from 3 on the season. Minnesota was able to increase its lead as Muscala comes right. Took control of this game in the 2nd quarter, Michael, and have maintained control. As McDaniels, and he launches.
It's hard to imagine. This is really, what, his 2nd season? As Edward knocks down against 31 attempts.
Well, you've seen a good portion of the league at this point, Michael, and as we talked about a little bit earlier, as the threes continue to
drop to what, 81 against Toronto Raptors?
Toronto Raptors.
Yeah. That's one of those games you say, where were you on that night? As Taylor Maladon knocks down a basketball left in this season.
Still over half the season to be played. As there is Beasley,
you're always looking at the long end.
Reed will take it himself. LSU. We got Maladon on the floor, Paul Watson Jr., Ty Jerome, and Watson Jr. And the T-Wolves have now won 3 consecutive games. This one, a big-time win.